Hello, me again. I thought I'd pop on with a quick video and show you basically a rehash of something I did on Instagram a few months ago, and that was to put together the colours of the Harry Potter houses in Scheepjes Colour Crafter. Forgive my pronunciation, I have no clue how to pronounce Dutch words, so we'll give it our best go and see how we get on. Now, these are obviously Gryffindor. To start with, I have used, have a look, Coevorden and Kampen, and I know that Rebecca from Blossom Crochet, she prefers to use what one was it, Eindhoven. So it's really down to personal choice. I like the more mustardy tone of the Coevorden, but equally the Eindhoven works really well as well. So you can either have the two together like this. These are the two colours that Rebecca used for her Harry Potter scarf crochet tutorial. I've linked that down here for you. But I prefer mustard. Those of you that have followed me on other social media channels will know that I generally love mustard as a yarn colour. It's great. Signet double knit in barley is my absolute favourite, but this one is a very close second. It's a really nice mustard yarn, so although I'm a barley fan, this one passes my mustardy test. So that's Gryffindor. I'm going to link all of the colours in the bottom in the description so that you can click through and find them easily without having to rewatch the video 65 times. So that's Gryffindor, and if you bear with me, I will then go through the other three houses as well. Next up, we've got Slytherin, good old green and silver, or green and grey as you would call it. I have picked for my green, I can never get these the right way round. I've picked, can you see that? The ball's brown's a bit shiny on these ones. Emmen. Coincidentally, all of the shade names for Colour Crafter are Belgium and Dutch town names. So they might come across as having slightly strange names, but there are meanings behind them. Sometimes I like to Google map them just because I'm a nerd. So this one is Emmen, and this one is St Niklaas, which I'm not sure if it's named after St Niklaas, the Christmas guy, or if it's actually named after a town. So I'd really love it if someone told me, because I have never heard of a town called St Niklaas. So those are my Slytherin colours, green and grey. There's a couple of greens in the range that you could pick, but I plumped for Emmen just because it's a really rich emerald green. Again, I've linked them down in the description so you can click through and have a look at your leisure. Next up, Hufflepuff, black and yellow. I've picked black, obviously. In the Colour Crafter range, it's called Ede. Also, the Colour Crafter is transitioning to an anti-pilling acrylic, which is much nicer. I mean, the old Colour Crafter is really good, but I like the anti-pilling, and helpfully they've made the ball bands matte so it doesn't glare when I'm filming them for you. The yellow that I've gone for is a really rich, lovely, lemony, citrusy yellow, and it is called Brussel 2004. Again, there's a couple of yellows that could match in the range, but I think these were really nice bumblebee Hufflepuffy yellow and black colours. So they're the two that I've picked for Hufflepuff. Let me know what you think. Lastly, I've got Ravenclaw. Now this one, when I posted it on Instagram a couple of months ago, I had a lot of followers bite me for picking the movie colours, because I went for blue and grey, and I mean, it's been years and years since I've read the books, but I was pounced on in a really friendly way and told, no, it's not blue and silver. So the movie colours are blue and silver. The book colours are blue and bronze, and if you've ever tried to find a bronze yarn, you've probably found that it's nigh on impossible, which is probably why the filmmakers changed it to silver, just to make their life easier. So for the movie version of Ravenclaw, I have gone for Delf, a really rich royal blue, and again St Niklaas, because it's the best light grey in the range. So those are the movie colours, and before I get screamed at for not showing an alternative, we can do... This is Vlissingen, and Vlissingen, 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 it's probably about the closest that I could get to a bronze yarn. I've tried to look at many others. I've tried, there's one called Breeder, but to me that was too iron coloured, so there really isn't a bronze. But if you are adamant that you have to do the book colours, which, you know, if that's fair enough, great, this one's probably the closest one. Someone really needs to come up with a bronze yarn, even if it's metallic. That would look really cool, a metallic double knit. So these are the book colours that I've gone for. It's really tough to find a match for bronze, so that's again probably why the filmmakers took the cop out and went for silver and changed the colours completely from the colours in the book. I had totally forgotten that fact before I did my Instagram post. Yeah, and lived to regret not researching before I picked my house colours. So that's my take on the 4 Harry Potter house colours. Let me know what you think. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? I'd love to hear from you. And I'll be back again soon with something that I have yet to decide what I'm going to film, because I have no clue. Any suggestions are more than welcome, because I'm winging it here, and so any help and tips or pointers is much appreciated. I'll be back soon. Bye.